Imagine this. You spend your entire life building something, your work, your identity, your sense of stability, and then, in a single moment, something you never chose sweeps it all away. A sudden decision, an accident, a breakup, a loss. Most people collapse when life takes a turn they didn't ask for. But some don't break. They bend, adapt, absorb the impact, and continue to grow. The difference between these two kinds of people isn't physical strength nor luck. It's a mindset, a way of seeing the world so internally stable, so well aligned, that even the worst storms can't shake it. This is what this journey wants to understand: how to build a mind that nothing can break. True mental strength doesn't begin with effort, resistance, or even courage. It begins with a small shift in perspective. The Stoics understood that life would always be unpredictable, but the mind's response could be shaped, disciplined, and chosen. They weren't trying to control the world. They were learning to control the tiny space between the world and their reaction. Viktor Frankl described it perfectly. Between stimulus and response, there is a space, and in that space lies our power. All of Stoic philosophy exists inside that space. The wider you make it, the wider your life becomes. It's never the event itself that hurts us. It's the fact that we didn't expect it. We don't resent the rain because it falls. We resent it when it ruins our plans. We don't fear change itself. We fear change that doesn't follow our schedule. Stoicism offers a radical alternative. Expect everything. Fear nothing. Welcome reality as it is, not as you demand it to be. When you stop insisting that the world follows your script, you stop suffering unnecessarily. Stability stops being external. It becomes internal. This is where one of the most surprising Stoic practices begins: voluntary discomfort. Choosing moments of discomfort to see what remains when comfort disappears. Sleeping on the floor, taking cold showers, skipping a meal, walking instead of driving. Not to punish yourself, but to learn a simple truth. You can survive far more than you think. You need far less than you were taught to believe, and the less you depend on, the less the world can hurt you. We grow up surrounded by ideas about success, happiness, love, money, value. But most of these ideas aren't ours. They're inherited, imposed, repeated, yet we carry them as if they define us. Stoicism means taking your happiness from what you control, never from what slips through your fingers. When you judge your life by your discipline, your clarity, your honesty, your effort, setbacks stop being failures. They become information, not a sentence, not an identity. This is the heart of Stoicism, separating what you control from what you don't. What you control: your effort, your attitude, your choices, your behavior, your words, your intention. What you don't control: other people, their opinions, the past, accidents, results, the economy, the weather, other people's judgments, algorithms, luck. Most people invert these two categories. They try to control what they can't and ignore what they can. And that's how frustration, anxiety, anger, and helplessness begin. The Stoics reverse the equation. Control returns inward, never outward. The four Stoic virtues, wisdom, courage, temperance, and justice, are not rules, but tools to navigate chaos. Wisdom is seeing what matters clearly and choosing your response instead of your impulse. Courage isn't dramatic heroism. It's the quiet ability to show up every day, even when no one is watching. Temperance is choosing the essential over the excessive, saying more with fewer words. And justice is the deepest virtue, understanding that we are not meant to stand against each other, but to coexist, collaborate, and do no harm. Today, we live in a world engineered to make the mind fragile. Our devices capture our attention. Advertising captures our self-worth. Comparison captures our identity. Modern society conditions us to believe that without novelty, validation, and perfection, we're incomplete. Stoicism becomes a modern antidote. The ability to say, "I am enough," without anything added. The ability to stay calm when everything around you pushes for reaction. The ability to build an inner life more valuable than any outer image. And it's not just ancient wisdom. Modern psychology confirms it. Cognitive therapies are built on Stoic principles, examining perception, challenging automatic thoughts, separating events from interpretation, finding meaning even in discomfort. The mind can be trained, rewired, strengthened, just as the Stoics taught 2,000 years ago. So, how do you build an unbreakable mind? Not by avoiding storms, not by seeking a gentle life, not by hoping everything goes your way. You build an unbreakable mind by shaping your response to the storms, by understanding that peace doesn't come from life itself, but from how you perceive it. Life will not bend to your desires. Life will follow its course, in all its beauty and all its brutality. Storms will come, loss will come, the unexpected will come. But if you master your reaction, even the worst storm cannot destroy you. You cannot control the wind, but you can always adjust your sails. In every moment, in every situation. True strength is not avoiding the waves, it's learning to navigate through them. And it all begins with one question. What do I control right now? The answer to that question, repeated every day, builds a mind that nothing can break.